What is up everyone, and we are back with another guide about Phantasy Star Online 2. Today we are talking about what you need to do now for those Trailblazer 15 star series. Most of us already know how to make one, but if you don't know, here's how to do it. You need 400 X cubes, 1 Founder's Aphrodite, and a 14 star Starquake Zion series weapon at plus 35. The Founder's Aphrodite, I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but that is required from the mission pass currently, and that expires this month on the 25th. So you need to finish your mission pass to get that item. But you can get this also by defeating the UQ boss that's coming out on the 25th 50 times. You unlock a title and it will give you one of those material items. So if you do the mission pass now and complete it at tier 30 and you do 50 of the new UQs, you will have 2 of those Founder's Aphrodites. Then you can create 2 Trailblazer series weapons. To create the 14 star Starquake Zion weapon, you need a specific weapon type from the Profound Zion weapon series. It has to be the one that you want to create into the Trailblazer series. So if you wanted to create a rifle Trailblazer, then you need Profound Rifle series weapon. The other materials, the Detonation, Claudium, Allure, and Exiri, needs any weapon type at plus 35, so you can just buy the cheapest ones available. And the Void Fragments, those are required from the new UQ that's going to be released on the 25th. One thing you need to do with one of these weapon series is to buy an 8 slot weapon. That is because when you create a 14 star Starquake Zion weapon for the Trailblazer, you can pick any of the weapons to be your base weapon. That means those cheap 8 slot Detonation, Claudium, Allure, or Exiri weapons are a must to buy. If you ever upslotted from 7 to 8 slots, you know how difficult it can be. The overall success rates from upslotting 7 to 8 is as follows. 30% for each augment for a total of 0.006561% chance of all of them working. In other words, near impossible, it's less than a percentage. If you use an Augment 8 booster of 40%, that's going to make 70% chance of each augment being successful, for a total chance of 5.7648%. If you have an Augment 8 boost plus the Zeinesis Guidance of Life tier 3, that gives a 10% bonus for augmenting, that is an 80% chance each at 16.77% chance total. Now when you're attempting 7 to 8 slots, there's a very good chance you're going to need more than 5 or so Augment 8 40% boosters. That is 500 X cubes, and each X cube is about 20k each, so 500 X cubes times 20k is about 10 million Meseta. And that's if you're lucky. If you're unlucky, when you upslot from 7 to 8 slots, you're gonna fail multiple slots. Thus, you're gonna have to re-upslot from 6 to 7, then 7 to 8 again, and if you fail again, you might go back down to 4 slots, then 4, 5, 6, 7, then try again. This is extremely expensive. I've done it before. I've actually sold a 8 slot Astral Soul weapon for 300 million. That was a race series with the special ability factor of Astral Soul. So keep that in mind. So as you can see from the percentages, it is extremely hard to upslot from 7 to 8 slots. Thus, it's a very good idea to buy a cheap 8 slot fodder gear, then use that as the base item to the Starquake series, and when you use your Starquake series to create the Trailblazer weapon, you will now have an 8 slot Trailblazer weapon. If you're still hesitant and you see those 8 slots for 20 to 30 million Meseta, you need to take a look at Trailblazer's special ability factor. It's called Amp. For ranged Trailblazer weapons, it's called Range Amp. For melee, it's Melee Amp, and Tech is Technique Amp. The details is a little misleading on Zig, but this is what it actually does. For every 60 attack affixed onto your weapon type, so if it's ranged amp, it needs to be 60 attack, you get 1% bonus damage. And at 20 attack affixed, it gives you another bonus percentage of 2%. So at 60 attack, that's 1 bonus damage, 120, that's 2, 180 is 3%, 200 attack is 5% bonus damage, 240 attack is 6, and 300 attack is 7% bonus damage. So if you can reach that 200 attack augmented on a Trailblazer, it beats all other S1 augments, including Glide Slayer's Will that gives 4% bonus damage to bosses, including Augment Intent, that S1 augment, that gives 0.5% bonus damage per augment slot onto your weapon. At 8 slots, that's only 4% bonus damage. Yes, that 130 million augments will be outdamaged by Trailblazer's special ability factor if you can reach 200 attack. However, in the absolute endgame, Augmented 10 is the best S1 slot because the best weapon series in the game is the Crash series, and that has 5 S-grade augment slots and only 3 regular augment slots to get you to 200 attack, but that is impossible to achieve. So this Trailblazer's S1 augments of Amped will carry you forever if you don't get the Crash series weapon. If you do get the Crash series, Augment Intent will give you only 1% bonus damage compared to the Amped augment. Keep in mind that Trailblazer series has S-grade augments 1, 2, and 3, meaning you have 5 augments to reach 200 attack, and that's easily obtainable. But it's extremely expensive, so this is the build I'm gonna make for my Trailblazer series. Astral Soul at plus 35, Abrogina Reverie at plus 40, Shoot 6 at plus 45, Grace Shoot plus 50, and Modulator plus 30 gives me a grand total of 200 attack, and that's on the cheap end. You can also boost your damage significantly by using other augments. On top of all of this, you can dupe this augment onto other weapons by augmenting its special ability factor onto itself, then going to the item scientist in the shopping plaza and select Transfer S-grade augment. Then use Transfer S-grade augment onto your Trailblazer series to another weapon with S1 augment attached to it, and cancel ownership, then sell it on the market. If you want to learn more, I made a how-to guide called How to Dupe Augments, and it will be listed in the description down below. That goes into full detail how to accomplish this, and it gives you multiple examples how to do so. Trailblazer series is a lot stronger than the Atlas EX and the Ophistia series. However, if you do need that S4 augment slot, stick with the Atlas EX. What I'm doing with my 15-star Atlas EX weapon is swapping over my HP Steel augments onto it to have a stronger dedicated HP Steel weapon. If you have the ability to do so, it is highly recommended to create different weapons for different situations, like having a dedicated HP Steel weapon and a dedicated PP recovery weapon. That video is titled Multiple Weapons Guide. If you can't tell, I make quite a lot of videos and different guides for everybody out there, and I reference my old videos because I don't want to make all my videos extremely long. So if you are interested, please check out my description down below, as it has a plethora of videos at your disposal. And that's it for this video. If you liked this video and it helped you out, please hit that like button and subscribe for more videos. Thank you all for tuning in and listening, and until next time.